Today in Roblox Rivals, I will be revealing my new and improved settings. But first we're gonna start with the Roblox settings. So you always want to use one graphics quality, and I use completely opaque, but this doesn't really matter. Yeah, and make sure your graphics are always at the bottom, so after you get the best FPS. So here it is disable share, and now you need to keep all of this stuff on because it looks better and it actually reduces lag. For volume it's personal here. So aim assist, strength and auto shoot is optional. Yeah, you never want to have scroll equip on for the PC players. I use easy slide and auto sprint. Easy slide is for the mobile players. You never want to use left hand to touch controls. You always want to use double jump. Controller joystick effect, I do not know because I am not on controller. Yeah, now we're going on to the good settings. I use 0.5 camera zoom effects and 97 FOV. Need to make sure this stuff is off because other than that's gonna make it very hard to aim. And this you need it to be on, so when you move your screen and you're holding shoot, you can actually also aim. Here, the signals, you need that on. High tasks is like optional. Accessible flashes is optional. And you need damage numbers and hide muzzle flashes on 100%. Now we're gonna go into the crosshair. I use scale 1. Yeah, you need to use static. I use show while aiming, of course, and override special crosses. You need that on. We skip the bars, we go straight to the dots. I use 3 dot thickness and 1 outline thickness, and that is my crosshair. And make sure this is rounded. Never make it midter. Yeah, and the door also has to be rounded. Now we're gonna play some games, and I'm gonna show you guys that these settings really do work. So yeah, so we're just gonna come over here and do this, and yeah, and these settings are also new and improved. I already hit him. And also later in the video, yeah, we are going to I will show my HUD for you guys if you want to use my HUD, if you guys think it's good, and if you guys think these settings help, make sure you guys like and subscribe because for me they are actually overpowered. So yeah, we're going to try paintball gun with these. Come on, head glitch. And we actually just one-knocked him without missing a single shot. So yeah. And we're also gonna try energy pistols. So yeah. And also, we're also gonna keep facing different people to see how good my settings really are. Now we're actually gonna try like this. And yeah, and after 2 more games, I will explain how my settings are used and my HUD. But yeah, okay. So it's gonna 1v1 him, and we're going to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna try this, and this. And I am not going to not go easier because I cannot lose. So yeah, And also, if you guys were wondering, sensitivity is absolutely optional. But I use the best for me because like normally people will probably use like one. But okay. I actually just beamed him and I was literally reading the chats. I was literally reading the chats because he said no pay to win. So yeah, I was literally reading the chats. He's using the medkit. Wait, he's using the medkit. Nah, he's using the medkit. He's literally using the medkit. We're also gonna use the burst rifle again. Come on. Yeah, I'm actually overpowered with the burst rifle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and also when you use the burst rifle, try to quick scope. Come on. And also I'm going to be showing you guys my layout. And yeah, katana. Why is he using the katana? I wasn't even like locked in. Wait, I still won. Wait, I actually still won. We're going to try the exo gun. Burst is OP. Yep. I'm just gonna lock in. Come on. And let's go. So we're gonna 1v1 one more person. We're gonna 1v1 one more person. Or we're gonna try do something. So we're gonna 1v1 this 106 win streak, and we're actually gonna choose stocks. So yeah, so let's choose stocks. Okay, we're going to use this. Now actually we're gonna use the hexagon because it's like pretty hard to use. And yeah, oh he said DL. I guess I can't use the medkits. Well, I can show you guys why my heart is actually good, cause it helps for grenade jumping, like this. You jump up here, back. Come on. I'm actually gonna lock in after this. Oh, I actually beamed him. What the heck? I actually didn't know I was gonna do that, but okay. We're actually just going to go like this here. And you guys still have to stay tuned for when I show you guys my HUD and why it's good for movement and all of that. Okay, we're gonna come around here. Come on, where's he at? Oi. Come on. And now we're just going to do this. Yeah, did you guys? I was actually lagging. Nah, I was actually lagging. Nah, that was actually crazy lag. So yeah. And this HUD is actually very easy to use. I hit it for 19. I wasn't even zooming in. Okay. If I was zooming in, I actually would have one-knocked him. Bap. And now we just do that. Okay. So he's going to grenade jump again. And we're actually going to like zoom in for the 100% accuracy. Come on. Where's he at? Yo, what? Oh, let's go. He jumped off the map. So now we're going to go in the shooting range. And I'm actually going to show you guys my HUD. Yeah. So this is my HUD. So the joystick is always going to be over here. The top is always going to be the same. So Can you guys see where my shoe buttons are at? I kind of make them close together at the corner. And it's always like super easy to access this area. So like I can just keep doing this with the grenade fists. And I'm actually clicking it. You can keep changing stuff. Like this is like very easy setup. It's only like it's only a 3-finger setup, and it actually is like really good. So yeah, well at the same time this is preference, and it does depend which device you're using. But like this is like very easy to like do quick scopes, and yeah, that stuff for me. So the cooldown is gonna be the thing as close as to the center as possible. Yeah. And now you can put this like somewhere here. But all my buttons are big. Yeah, which makes it easy to use them. And you always want the slide and the jump to be at the bottom, because that's where you're mainly going to put your fingers at. And yeah. And this setup is actually very good for movement. And like when you zoom in, because as soon as you get used to this, you could just do this. And now you can literally just spam them. So like now you can still have your movements. I don't know why my button isn't moving. Yeah, and that only happens if that is off. Yeah, so that's why you also want to keep that on, because it actually does help. Now you can just do that. And the best thing is this. Is that like it's actually pretty easy to one mag. And it's actually kind of good for the burst rifle, because you can do quick scopes. Yeah, which actually makes it easier to play with the burst. Now we have the assault rifle. The assault rifle is for these settings. Always make her for like 95 to like 90 to like 100. But I go like 97 because it like works well. And yeah, here. So I normally not gonna go there. I normally like use this. Yeah, you can use like 104. Yeah, use 104 to 0.55. And one of those is gonna work really well. Yeah, but I'm kind of used to 0.5 or 0.55 or 0.45. But all of these really do work with each other. Yeah, as you guys can see. And now we're going to go into the non-iron sight weapons, like this and this. So this is actually good for how much you actually like zoom in. And this is when the crosshair works, because the crosshair is like the good thing for this. And when you use these, yeah, always make, and this is also where the muzzle flashes help, because if I wasn't using the muzzle flashes, yeah, this is what would be happening. And you can see all the spark effects. So that's why you always want this on. Yeah. And that is basically all. And we're also going to 1v1 a couple more subscribers using these settings. So yeah. Because these settings are OP. So always make sure it's like here to here. Or maybe just do like 0.45 to 0.55 and just test it. But I go directly in the middle, because it works the best for me. So yeah, we're going to, also we're just going to, okay, we're going to 1v1 the same person. I want it to be Docks Tower. I need it to be Docks, because it's actually like the best map for this layout because the fist movement really does help. And the sensitivity is like completely optional, but I'm gonna use this. I use 97,98. Okay, yeah, cause these are just my final ones. Or, come on. Or, come on, now we're just gonna do that. Okay. And these are also gonna be my final settings. Yeah. Away. I was testing it. Yeah, it was. Okay, I actually don't know what's going on here. But it's but 90 to 100 is always the barrier. It's like the good part. You never want it to be more, because when you use 120 in arena, the weapon is like the squares are like so small. That's why you always want like 90 to like 100, because it actually like is just the best. And yeah, and in that situation, it also depends on which situation you're in. Because in that situation, I would actually like to be more zoomed out. And also, like, yeah, I probably would use 0.45 in that situation. But yeah, at the same time, well, wait, what? Why did I just slide off? What is this? Come on. I don't know why I'm actually just trolling it. I actually don't know why I'm trolling it. I actually don't know why I'm trolling it. Now 36. Okay, actually, where's he at? I knew he was here. Oh, let's go. The reason why I use 97 is because like 95 was at the very middle, like 2 up is just like a perfect view, yeah, of your enemy. It's actually like really balanced, and it's actually balanced really well. And we're also going to play one more game, yeah, but we're actually not going to be using the AR or the burst, because they are weapons which you use the iron sights. So the burst was for quick scoping, the AR was for the iron sights, which is when the camera zoom helps. And now we're going to be using paintball gun and the energy pistols. So we're going to 1v1 him here. And yeah, we're going to be using the final loadout. And also we're also going to be using the fists for the movement, because the fists are good for the harder. Yeah, so if you guys want to have good movement on the fists, always go to the harder. But yeah, okay, I actually don't know why I was literally just jumping around it, but okay, I'm also going to lock in, yeah, so like, I'm gonna lock in, and after you guys will see these in action, so yeah. Oh, I filled my grenade. Bro, what? Why is this paintball gun so inaccurate sometimes? Yo, the paintball gun is actually... Wait, that was actually... Bro, the paintball gun, it's actually inaccurate. Okay, bro, what? Oh, look. I hear like 5 shots out of like 7. Okay, so we're just going to come over here. We're actually going to grenade jump properly, but for some reason it's actually crouching. Come on. I'm actually just trolling. I actually don't know why I'm literally trolling. Oh, that's a medkit. I'm actually trolling. I was actually trolling her. I'm actually just going to like lock in her. So for these 2 rounds, I'm going to like lock in her. Whoa, what? Am I standing still? Okay. He doesn't allow us going easy. Okay, we're now gonna win this game. Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys how these settings work. Because now I'm locking in. I was literally standing still letting him kill me for some reason. But yeah. And these actually work really well with the Warhorn. Come on. Oh, he actually left the game because as soon as I started trying it. Well, guys, that's the video for today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if these settings help. And also, the heart is completely personal. And bye!